Yo, 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 what's the deal? It's your boy Inkafex. I'm not really about to cam up. I'm live with the guys tonight. Let me see. Yo, y'all in here? Badass, unmute your mic. I can't, Joe. I can't hear you or nothing either.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, yeah.
Rejo, you hear me? Rejo! Joe!
Yo,
Okay. I can hear you, Rejo. We in it, B. Y'all know what time it is, man. This one for the hood right here. We gonna make it out the hood with this one. That bitch say that she don't understand me. Rejo, turn your mic on, fool.
what happened to the hood, bro?
You said what?
What happened
Hood,
to the hood?
hood talk about he trying to figure out how to sign up. Tell him all you gotta do is click on the box and it ain't no signing up, right?
Well, yeah, he need to click the link. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gotta click the link. Um, let me see if I could drop it right here. Uh, hey, we had that's probably hood, but I'm gonna drop it in the chat right quick. Hold on. Live Friday night traffic run content. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna start going live mode, but this is just gonna be nobody coming here is cool. They'll be on the page. At least
You
we're
said what? You said what, Charles?
you know what I'm saying? Hold on, badass. So I don't know. Try to get I don't know hood back on here. I don't know. Cause if I leave out of this box, it's gonna kick me out, bro. So
All right, I'm about to text you right now. And see what's to him. Give me
all
one
right.
second. 1 second.
Yeah, today's get you know what I'm saying? We go really focus more you know what I'm saying, local Houston, Texas. Been kicking up dust for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Two about yourself, bro. Go. Yo,
Yeah, you hear me?
yeah, what happened with her?
I just texted him and told him join. I don't know what he said, right?
Alright. Yo, let me know when he backstage. Let me get alright. So, anyhow, so today, hold on, let me run my theme music one more time, bro. They don't let me play my intro video no more. I guess they didn't change the policies or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Since I can't, since I ain't pay for this shit, that will be the you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole intro video, bro. You know what I mean? Motherfucking stream hard, bro. But
For sure.
hold up. Let me run my dance one more time.
You on YouTube, right?
Y'all ready, Lo?
All right, anyhow, so we all up here. So,
We in
you
this
know what I'm
bit.
saying? This is live with the guys. Friday night, you know what I'm saying, session. Like I said, today we gonna mostly showcase local Houston, Texas rap artist 2Z2. You know, he's been out here doing his thing in the streets for a while, you know what I'm saying? And basically, we bringing him on the platform today so he could share a little bit about his journey, you know what I'm saying? Two, welcome to the show, bro.
Welcome
What's
to the
up?
show,
What's up,
tools.
fellas? What's up? What's up, tools?
What it do?
Yeah.
Reggie, tools, your mic on, fool?
Unmute your mic.
Now his mic was on though, bro, but
I don't know. We can't hear you.
Just let him say something, Rejo, or unmute your mic.
that boy done got his mic in the bathroom too much. Can you hear us, Reggie?
No, we can't hear you, brother. Join, go off and come right back in, G.
Reggie,
He about to come right back, audience.
You probably can
leave.
unmute him since this your
No,
room.
he wasn't. Gotta leave out. Come. Here you go, right here.
I give me.
Yeah, there you go. Is that
Two.
two? All right,
Yo,
two.
that's
So
Oh, we
yeah,
hear
me.
you
That's
now,
me.
too.
My
so yeah,
nigga in this
two.
house.
You know what I'm saying? So two, yeah, we want to introduce yourself to the show, bro.
How y'all want me to introduce myself? Y'all want my my alias, or y'all want to know who I am?
Whatever you
Uh,
feel like, brother.
yeah,
Whoever
yeah.
you feel like being
For
today.
those who don't know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Houston native. Look at that. Look, but my name's original, you know what I'm saying? Some people call me Reggie, some people call me Ridjo. You know what I'm saying? Those who know me through my music and shit. I go by Tuesday too, you know what I'm saying? Just been out here doing my thing for a while, been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? Haven't just been able to connect with the guys the way we doing now, you know what I'm saying? It's been a long time in the making to get all us together like this on a little streaming platform, you know what I'm saying? Get to know us a little bit better than what y'all already do. For those who already know us, you feel me? Yeah. For those who already know us, understand. So, but I'm here. I'm here. I got MC, of course. And
Hey,
I'm
somebody gotta turn it off YouTube. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so I can hear you. Hold on, no,
here.
I still hear like a lot of double.
Is that my shit?
Nah, you
Yo,
don't clear. It's clear.
okay.
I don't hear no
No, it must have
background.
been hood. It must have been hood. So yeah, too, you know what I'm saying? So we know you out here popping your shit and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I've been telling people for years, bro, that you would make for a great character, bro. Bringing, person, not just trying to say that you're a character, but back in the day when I was growing up, people would look at somebody and be like, you know what, that nigga's a character. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, I always just was like, bro, if we bring Red Joe to the internet, bro, people are gonna love him. I know people that seen the motherfucking Crip Max, the OG Percy's, the Charleston Whites, the King Pills, for like we've seen all of that, bro. But what I don't think nobody has seen yet is Red Joe, aka 2Z2.
He
Hey
overdue,
man,
man.
it's a different world. You know what I'm saying? It's a different world. That guy right there, the boy Tuesday Toogie, that's something different right there. He a whole
Right.
So,
different
so
he a
for the
whole
people
different
that don't
vibe.
know Red Joe, what was you born and raised? Where you kind of came up at?
Look, I'm from Houston, Texas, you know what I'm saying? Born and raised on the southwest. I come from South Gessner, you know what I'm saying? South Gessner block. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, right there by the high times, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. You know what I'm
I
saying?
heard the Southwest was a little rough.
Yeah, it was rough coming up, growing up over there. It was real rough, especially getting into it with different cultures. You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
and, and I was always in the mix as a youngster because I was always ripping and running. I was running the street. You know what I'm saying? I'm a '90s baby. We was on them bikes tearing it up. Yeah, top. You know
What
what I'm
drugs you
saying?
remember seeing in your community growing up?
Shit, I was selling weed. I was selling weed for my grandpa. Staying when we were staying on Gessler in Newport Apartments, man. My grandpa every morning. My grandpa give me like a dub sack of weed to run to his homeboy who house I knew to run
Hold
to.
on, your grandpa was giving you weed?
Yeah, man. Not my mama not my mom dad, you know what I'm saying? My grandma ended up getting with this other dude, you know what I'm saying?
Are you talking about the guy that's like
Yeah,
Gilly the
you
Kid?
talking about Sid. You talking about Sid.
Yeah.
You met my grandpa.
Yeah, I know Sid. Yeah,
Yeah, man.
Sid looks like Gilly the Kid.
Hey, not only that, it's a crazy story too because whole time, like once he left, like once my grandma and him split, he moved to some apartments where Charles them used to come and buy cigarettes from us, cuz and sometimes it used to be me that would sell these niggas cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Shit, crazy story, but long story short, he give me the weed. I run it to the neck. I run it down there to the homie or whatever, to Big Dog, whatever. He give me the money. I come run it back. It always be $20. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Right.
right.
I give it to him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I was around like me just remembering. I'll say around like seven, like I say like 8 or 9. You know what I'm saying? Like
So so
9.
so is it safe to say that your uncle introduced you to the streets or what?
My I say. My uncle introduced me to the streets. My grandpa showed me more so of how to provide. You know what I'm saying? He was more
Right.
strict and stern. My uncle, he was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? They was in the streets. They was selling dope. They was on funding. You know what I'm saying? They was over there funding in the main. I can't just call out the apartments off the top, but I be talking about it. I showed y'all a couple times where it was at. Um, but yeah, they was in the streets. You know what I'm saying?
So what age did you jump off the porch?
Shit, I jumped off the porch, no lie, cause I actually jumped off the porch cause I was like 10, no lie. Like when I just started going out there by myself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like just doing shit, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, as far as like being in a mix and already knowing, bro, since I was a jitterbug, but actually finally getting out there and doing something, I was like 10. You
So
know
what
what I'm
kind of
saying?
household was you raised in? Did you come up in a single parent household or both? Did you have both of your parents growing up? How
I
how how was your childhood?
I would say like my mom, she did the best to get to what she is right now. So it was like her and my dad, they ain't see it through, you know what I'm saying? But she ended up getting married, so I had that lifestyle for a little bit, you know what I'm saying? With having somebody to call dad and you know what I'm saying, having my mama there, but you know what I'm saying, things happen that ain't last. You know what I'm saying? So I always had my grandma, I always had my grandpa, you know, to a certain extent. I always had family, you know what I'm saying? I always had a father figure somewhere around, you know what I'm saying? No matter what my mama did, it was
All
always
right.
something around. You know what I'm
All right.
saying?
So let's go deeper right quick. When the first time you remember smoking weed or doing any drug?
First time I remember smoking weed, doing any drug. First time I remember smoking weed, I was like 5. I was like 5. It was my uncle them. You know what I'm saying? They used to always have these little parties at my auntie Teresa house. You know what I'm saying? I might have been a little bit older, but I'm gonna say 5. You know what I'm saying? It's back on 400. So
Damn. Who the
we
fuck
we
introduced you to weed at five
man,
years old?
I'm telling you,
Yeah, that's wild, brother. That's
Yeah.
these
wild.
niggas was wild. They was wild, man. They was like, you know how it was, cause they was older and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Hit the
Uh-huh.
shit. Let them hit the shit. Hit this shit. So I didn't hit the weed. I didn't hit the bill. You know what I'm saying? I remember another time when I drunk some bill. You feel me? My granddaddy gave it to me. You know, Cedric had gave it to me. I spit that shit out though. But I had already experienced it with my uncle them. But I liked it. That you feel me? Because I
Yeah,
felt like
yeah,
they
yeah.
would lock us in the room. They'd be like, "Go in the room. Y'all don't come out the room." You know what I'm saying? And so when you got something inside of the room, it was like, nigga. Oh, I felt like a god. They the son was the young nigga out the room. Was good. It was great. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the motion. You know what I'm saying? So they done gave me some. Let me hit the 40. You know what I'm saying? Let me hit the weed and shit. So I was wow. That was like one of the funniest times I remember at my auntie Teresa house. Like, they let us turn up and let us turn up. Like my
You
uncle,
you, you feel like
my uncle.
you feel like or have you ever felt like weed was a gateway drug?
I never felt like weed was a gateway drug. I always knew like, nigga, you smoke this just like you smoke a cigarette. You know what I'm saying? This is what keep them calm. This is what keep them happy. Now that shit over there, that's what makes the money, and that's the shit. Excuse me. And that's the shit that I don't fuck with. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff right there make them act all loony and shit when they you know what I'm saying, when they
What,
smell
what they got?
there was that sauce when they smell that
Oh,
stuff, you know what I'm saying, they get all loony and stuff. You
right,
know?
right.
Have you
So
ever been to rehab before?
man, rehab, tell me about it. Nigga, let me tell you about it. You tell me about it, what you know, and I'll tell you what I know.
I
I
know I
What,
mean,
used to
I
what,
be in
mean,
rehab. I
well,
know.
hold on, Bishop. Let's slow it down just before we can get to those kind of things. So like so by you starting to smoke bud early and shit, do you feel like it affected your adolescence and your teenage years? And what was it like, being a teenager by you had starting to smoke, being exposed to smoking weed years at such an early age?
Hey, check this out. I I always like I was always mesmerized about like the street culture. You know what I'm saying? Like I was always to the TV, to the movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Right.
wasn't held back from watching Friday when it came out in '95 or whenever it came. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
some kids was held back from seeing movies like a lot of the street movies that came out when we was growing up in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't held back from that, and I had a big understanding of exactly what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So it was more so what I seen on TV. And then once I seen it on TV, I'm like, damn, that's how they get like that. And then once I see it, once I go to the hood and stuff like that, and I see my uncles and everybody dibbling, dabbling, you know what I'm saying? It just resonated in my mind of this is how you do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
so so so
This
so
is what you
Spooty,
do, and this is how you do it, and this is what you don't do, type shit.
Spooty, I know you for a long time, and I done seen
Yes,
you
sir.
active out here in these streets myself. You know what I mean? I just want to,
Man,
I want to know, and all the audience want to know. I know everybody been thinking this. How many bodies you got?
man, honestly, that's really something I don't like to speak on, but numbers speak, man. You know
Man,
what
get
I'm
the
saying?
fuck.
Hold on,
Numbers
BA,
speak.
hold on, BA. We hold on. Hold
Numbers
on,
speak,
BA.
man.
So yeah, so like at what point, did you know being in the like you being involved in the streets? And what was it that you got involved heavily into getting full and doing drugs?
Shit, I say when I met your ass, nigga. When we moved, when we moved, once we moved to Till Run,
Oh
hey,
man.
look, once we moved to Till Run, once these niggas, him and BB came to Till Run, it was up. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It
yeah.
was up. We turned up. Shows had us on it all, nigga. Shows put
Yeah,
us
yeah,
on it all.
everything.
No, everything, nigga. We know with everything, bro. When I say everything, and everything was so accessible because the OGs, our big homies, the ones that people really don't speak on, the original big homies of the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like quiet as kill, we know. You know what I'm saying? So, and they still around. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. They right there. They ain't hiding from you. You know what I'm talking about? So, um, cause it was just so accessible, cause and that's just what we did. You feel me? Like we can't function without being high. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get if we ain't gonna do anything else, we gonna get high, get some pussy, and make some money.
Right.
What's the hardest drug y'all did back then?
The hardest, what I had to say, the X pills because I say the X pills because they was actually they had their own base. Like back then, them hoes would come like you'll know which ones was heroin based, which ones was coke based, which ones was meth based, which one was pure MDMA. You know what I'm saying?
Which one was your favorite?
Shit, we was more so like the coke based, pure MDMA, coke based, meth based type shit.
So,
But
so when
but
you
Coke
pop
it,
was
your
it was
more
fat,
like
y'all speed.
it was a time when we went down that road of them dark pills. You know, any dark pills back then was heroin based. You know what I'm saying? Any light colored pills, that was your MDMA, that was your meth, that was your X. You
can
know,
you explain to us the first feeling you got from the first ecstasy you pop?
let me see. The first X pill I popped. First X pill I popped was with my nigga Charles in Greece. And I can't I can't remember the homies. We was in Andover. Cause we was in Andover, you know what I'm saying? We got start getting them hoes. We start getting on them hoes. I'm talking about live. I'm talking about leprechauns, triple stacks. You know what I'm saying? Three different colors on them hoes. I'm talking about live ass pills, you know what I'm saying? But we is somewhere in Andover. It's like shit. Um Charles, you don't remember our old buddy who highs we used to go to over there and chill?
You talking about Jake's?
Jake's, yeah. So we is over there with me, Chose, Jake's, Grizz, and this other nigga, I can't remember his name. A little funny nigga. He used to mess with the chick Courtney that I was messing with back then. Skirt. No, I'm talking about, but listen. So we over there, we rolling and shit. You know what I'm saying? We rolling. Bro, I was just feeling like $1,000,000, nigga. I just feel like we could conquer the world, nigga. Like it's time to get on these hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we gonna do? You feel me? We smoking big weed and like, oh, this shit enhance the weed and make the weed better and shit. But the funniest thing about any time I ever rolled was this specific night we was at Jake's crib and Grizz and BB.
Can
You
you
know,
explain to us who Grizz is?
shit, Grizz, that's TC1 brother, you feel me? That's my bro, you know what I'm saying? My DSD1, that's my nigga, you feel me? From Neptune to wherever else we gotta go, nigga. We going, we sliding, you know what I'm saying? It's
Hey,
something that it's just something that it's a bond that we got amongst each other, but that's they real brothers, Chosen and Grizz, they real brothers, you know. I ain't gonna say that government names and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But shout out CMP. CMP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out CMP. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Ambition. Ambition Inc. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Plugs. Can't forget shout out Plugs. You know what I'm
Shout
saying?
out, shout out, shout out.
hey, Reg, so did you ever think when you took that first X pill, did it take you down the road where you'd end up somehow in rehab?
Man, look, let me tell you this story, cuz
That's
this is the
deep. That's
story.
deep.
So look. So Grizz took the X pill and he was like, man, I got a shit. Then he was like, Grizz was like, I was like, man, take your shit, cuz. Like, we was so into this conversation. Like, I'm like, Grizz, man, you gotta take your shit. You feel me? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? We sit at the table, we debating about this. He's like, but if I take this shit, I'm gonna shit my pill out. I'm like, cuz, you ain't gonna shit your pill out. You know what I'm saying? he was like, he was like, I don't want to shit my pill out and fuck up the feeling. So to this day, nigga, going to
Yeah,
rehab,
you
you
want
know
to
what I'm
shit your
saying?
pill out hood?
I don't want to shit my pills out, you know what I'm saying? It fuck with me every time I take a pill like that. I think of X pills, you know what I'm saying? Because I think about that shit, be like, man, I don't shit my pill out. I don't want to shit my pill out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I ain't gonna say that it's a trigger or anything like that. It just always takes me back to the point where at least I can remember the first time that I ever did it and who I was with and what we was doing and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I still get you killing Neil up in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? I still get
Yo,
Shaq Daddy in this bitch. You'll catch me in a rave, nigga, teed up. I still, you know what I'm saying? What's the other dude name? I'm a white chick with the whistle and shit. I won't look like him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah,
hey, you can't miss me with a party. You can't miss
but
me with a good time. This
so
party
I'm
is
Come on,
saying,
fun.
Terry Crews.
Ray Reggie,
Yeah, Terry
when you,
Crews. Have me up. I'll be in the house like Terry Crews. Nigga, you can't miss me with a good time, cuz.
yeah, but how
No
do you think
lies, you
that?
know what I'm
How do
saying?
you
But
think
I'm
that
saying
led
about
to? You know, if,
rehab. I have been to rehab, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And with rehab, what it did for me, cuz, was showed me control.
So did the
And
X did the X pills land you in rehab? What landed you there?
this shit show it was the X pills, more so the X pills. Um, just being out like that, you know what I'm saying? Just running the streets, you know what I'm saying? It was out there, you know what I'm saying?
For
Like
sure.
shit, we
yeah, no,
can't,
for sure,
wasn't
sure.
doing nothing. We
But
wasn't
you,
doing nothing without popping at least 10, 15 X pills, sniffing powder.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I started
and what
losing
what was the
myself.
time? When
Huh?
was the moment where you knew it was like time to where you had to go get some help for that?
When I got when this happened, when I got shot in my face, cuz when that shit happened, when whatever happened and took place with this shit, you know what I'm saying? I can't really tell the
Where you where
story.
you where you get shot
Uh,
at? Where you get shot at the back of your head, the front of your head, your
nah,
under your eye?
that was the first one, it's a little situation, you know what I'm saying? That really don't be spoken on, you know what I'm saying? Quiet is kept, but it's cool, you know what I'm saying? It was in my face, you feel me? The bullet's still right there, like, you know what I'm saying? We had that little scare, nigga. I had the little situation on the back of my head. Y'all know what's up with that.
yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah, yeah. So
Did you get any get back from that situation?
shit, I don't know what when it comes to this situation, I can't even tell you what certain people at. You know what I'm saying? Who I was with on a day-to-day basis when they around the time when that shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Still no little loss, you know what I'm saying? No little loss. But nigga got to know what's up at the end of the day, and the nigga know what's up. It ain't hard to figure it out, find out, but it ain't nothing like that. You know what I'm
So,
saying? We on the big
but
ass
this the
family
thing.
thing.
This the thing, Red Joe, bro. You got a lot of these guys come on these platforms, bro, and they tell these wild jailhouse stories. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, and that's cool and all, like nigga. But I've been to jail, I've been to prison. I could tell wild stories myself. It was really my glory days. Like I wasn't sad every day in prison, but those wasn't my glory days. You feel me?
For
So,
sure.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So like, but you know, tell us some of these. Tell us some wild rehabs because I think the internet needs some wild rehab stories, bro. Because you know what I'm
Hey,
saying. If niggas can tell stories about jail, so set the tone for us. Like, is the rehab is it like is it
let me tell you.
co-ed? Is it whole like break it down for us? Like how the
Let me tell
rehab
you
is.
honestly, a lot of people wouldn't be in jail or prison if they went to rehab. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that in a sense of like it would have saved everybody, but in a lot of the situations of the drug epidemic and the drug addiction, when you see those ones that's up in there, you know what I'm saying, and you know like shit, nigga, that done got a whole a whole 15 piece, and all they did was stole something out of the store trying to, you know what I'm saying? Niggas with that type of story, when really they just needed some help. They needed rehab, you know what I'm saying? But I look at it like this,
Yeah,
cuz,
I agree with that, bro.
yeah, I look at it like this. It ain't really no buts to it. Rehab, it's an option. When you go up in there, you could be court mandated to be up in rehab. You know what I'm saying? I've been court mandated before. You know what I'm saying? But it's an option, bro. It's on you. One thing they tell you when you walk in them doors, cuz, and after you done been doing your little stint there, you feel me, and you start getting that you ready to go shit. You feel me? You done got used to everybody. Bro, shit, you heal
See,
on
I ain't
your
gonna
own.
lie.
You heal on your own. You can leave whenever you want. They not gonna make you stay. You feel me? You
Yeah,
can leave whenever you want. But if you stay, you feel me? You gonna complete this program. You gonna get a certificate of completion. You feel me? You gonna get these resources. You gonna get. They're gonna provide you with the help you need. You know what I'm saying? It's just on you to follow through. You know what I'm talking about?
it's,
So it's like,
so I want to ask you all of these questions we asking, bro. None of this is to like make a mockery of you or clown you or no shit like this. It's really like
you know,
this. It's really about awareness, bro. If we get a clip that make
we
people
getting it
laugh
out the
or make
way. We getting
yeah,
it out the way because I'm telling you, any other interview or podcast I
yeah.
hop on from this day forward can't ask me that. You know what I'm saying? They get it straight
What
raw from
what
us.
not?
Y'all brothers. Y'all my
This
brothers. You know what I'm saying?
listen though,
Y'all,
this the thing. If we could
yeah.
get a hot take that make people laugh, make people learn, make people feel emotional, like that's the name of the game. But so some of the ways that these questions gonna be asked, it might sound like a nigga playing on your top, but like this is how it gotta be said. You feel me?
So,
So like, let me ask you, like, so when we saw that you brought up the movie Friday, right? And so when we saw Friday, and like all I ever knew growing up, nigga, even almost in my adult life, nigga, the most I ever thought about rehab was at the end of the movie when Smokey said he was gonna go to rehab. You feel me?
yeah.
So by Smokey not ever going to rehab or no movies ever coming back, when Smokey came back from rehab, we never really understood the rehabilitation.
Rehab. And I wanted to go
Yeah,
see what rehab was. I thought that part was cool. I
yeah.
thought that was part. I thought that was part of the smoking weed process. You had to go
Right,
to
right.
rehab too.
My bad. Hold on, because my kids is going. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So you think
You good, bro? They not that loud.
Oh, so yeah, so do
They
you think
played the part.
yeah, do you think like cuz the movies had an influence on us, but how do you feel, do you feel like if Smokey would have came back from rehab and we saw him be a better person and not smoking and shit like that, that would have helped a lot of niggas feel like that they could, go to rehab and actually get help instead of it just being a joke?
For sure. For sure. No lie. Ice Cube, man. Look, you should have let Smokey go to rehab in the movie Friday and come home. You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying?
real.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
nigga been
It
in
ain't y'all
rehab for the
fault though.
past 4 movies.
It ain't y'all
So
fault.
what was the most craziest thing you seen inside of rehab? And did you learn anything from being in rehab?
I learned a lot from being in rehab. I learned a whole lot from being in rehab. The most craziest thing I seen, um, shit. The most craziest thing I seen was this dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, had like cancer type shit, like was on his last limbs down there, you feel me? Like he had to walk with a walker and everything, and like bro would make like little stream of shades of people names and shit, like would just be hustling. You feel me? And doing his thing. But the thing was he was on this walker, bro, and like can barely walk, you know what I'm saying? And the craziest thing about it, like this day, bro, I asked bro, he's like, I'm finna go hop in the shower. And I was just being funny. I'm like, you good? You don't need no help, bro. I was being funny, you know what I'm saying? I'm a
What?
joke. Huh? He said he's like he's finna go hop in the shower. I'm like, you good? Because you gotta aid them, you know what I'm saying? You gotta help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I like it. And then they be so strong minded, they don't want no help. So bro,
yeah.
go up in that hole, he he falls and breaks the shower head and everything off of that motherfucker. And so like I'm walking, I'm walking and talking. They like, hey bro, y'all know, that whoop the whoop that fell in the shower. So I see, bro. I'm like, bro, you done feel, you know what I'm saying? I bust out laughing, you know what I'm saying? I'm laughing harder than the bitch is there, you know what I'm saying? He get to laughing too, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say it's stuff like that. It's like, and bro's like, damn, they're like 48, you know what I'm saying? But it was shit like that. It was just crazy to me because I'm like, oh, you got people who would actually want this help. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing that's stopping them from getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, bro, if this man that strong minded and he get every check that you supposed to get, disability, all of that shit every month. He caked up, you know what I'm saying? But he just his story crazy too, like the shit that he told me that landed him there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like that was the craziest thing to see was them older people up in there, you know what I'm saying? Being and then like the oldest person I seen in there was this lady, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I think if I'm not mistaken, she like 80 something, no lie. So I'm talking about beautiful
Did,
soul. She live, she cool as
did
hell, you
she
know what
did
I'm
she
saying?
complete the program?
And she completed the program. Shout
Shout
out
out,
her, you
shout
know
out.
what I'm saying? Ain't
Yeah,
gonna say no
Eh,
name. Shout out mama.
yeah.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
Reggio, tell us that one story about where you had that skirmish over the laundry room situation.
Man, he used to go down in that hoe for real, no lie.
Yes.
Hey, all right. One thing about rehab, one thing about rehab, man, motherfuckers, especially now in 2025, this last time I was there was crazy. But like it's always gonna be something in that hoe, nigga. It's always gonna be some weed somewhere. It's always gonna be something somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But like, all right, man, I'm cooling. It was this other guy that was there, you know what I'm saying? And it was this chick that I was dealing with while I was there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the back, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing music, but I was writing poems at the same time. And I think I was gonna write a poem for her. Better yet, you know what? I was drawing, because I still got the picture that I was drawing that day. You know what I'm saying? I was drawing the
Right.
H sound. I was drawing the cup with syrup pouring over the world, you know what I'm saying? On some H sound shit. So I'm
Right.
up in the drawing and shit, I just hear yelling. You feel me? Bitch, this and fuck you and whoop whoop whoop. So I'm like, what's the hell going on? You know what I'm saying? Really like not knowing what's going on. So I walk out there. It's this nigga talking to the chick that I'm dealing with for real, you know what I'm saying? And so me not knowing what's going on, cause me, I'm still putting two to two together because shit, we up in rehab, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already not putting this no past, no further than these gates once we discharge on a whatever day it is that you discharge on. You know what I'm saying? Some
Right.
30, some 60, no matter. You know what I'm saying? 30 and up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what's good? I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? She F that nigga and he F you bitch and da 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 and then and fuck this nigga. I'm immediately, you feel me? What's up? You know what I'm saying? I ain't punch off on bro, you know what I'm saying? But immediately, you know what I'm saying? I'm what's good? I'm ready to come from the shoulders. Bro being solid like he's supposed to be. He is from Philly. He's a Philly nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bro being solid like he's supposed to be. He didn't. He probably to this day he still didn't know. Like, bro, I finna break your jaw. Like you tripping. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Just cause you're in rehab, bro, you meet some people up in there, bro. I done met some of Houston's finest up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Some old school rappers, nigga, that came through there. Like you would be surprised who go through these rehab programs to get better and come right back out and be in your face. You feel me? Some of y'all favorite rappers, some of y'all favorite athletes. You feel me? Politicians, Republicans, all this shit. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Some of your best artists done been in rehab and got the best records out still. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say no names, but we know.
Right.
But
So hey, so
so
tell us
look,
about
buddy. Once he did that, I'm ready to get in his shit. They break us up and shit like that. He takes off, boom, to the back. So boom, I take off out the side door and come around because I always kept my window open because I slept by the window where we was up in that house. So boom, I go up in that hole, I hit the window, I open the window, I put on my shoes and shit. I throw on my shoes. So I'm finna go confront him, you know, not confront him, I'm finna go apply this pressure, you know what I'm saying? So by that time, I see Buddy coming walking past my room. Hey, where you going? You feel me? So he comes in this hole and comes off the hip, bro, with a long ass shank type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like a long ass shank type deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in a standoff with this nigga standing there acting like he about to get ready and slice a nigga while throwing threats at me like, nigga, I slice you right now. So I'm still like, bro, what's up? I'm like, I hope you feel me. I'm telling him like, now I'm telling him like, bro, you a hoe. I'm like, nigga, I'm like,
Hey, Hood,
I
mute
know
your
you
mic.
gotta have a hoe, whole pick, you nigga. Instead of throwing these hoes, you feel me? Then this
Right.
other guy that was from New Orleans, he got in between us. That's what really saved me because I think bro would have really sliced the nigga shit or whatever the fuck he really had. I can't even just explain it to you like exactly what it was, but if he would have hit me with that hoe, it would have did some damage. The shit was like that long, you know what I'm saying? So look,
God
the look
damn.
at hoe is who stopped that situation from escalating in the room because it was just me and him in that room. You know what I'm saying? So the dude from NO, he the one that really got me up out of that situation from him having a weapon and me not having nothing. Like normally I would have grabbed my little they had these little rods in the closet where you could hang your little towels on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Normally I have my rod, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't think that he was gonna have no knife, you feel me? And normally if I was finna get ready and squabble or do anything when it came to being up in there anyway, because that ain't my first time going, I grabbed that rod, you feel me, and put that hoe on my hip. You feel me?
Yeah.
Niggas be knowing I've been
What's
had
the
that
rod?
thick ass closet rod.
Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah.
wood. I
Oh,
take that
God,
bitch off. They
yeah.
would throw that bitch on my hip. But nigga, I was really just gonna get with Buddy from the shoulders. I thought he was really just gonna get with me from man. Cuz put out the whole yicky on me and was ready to get done. Talking about all this crazy ass shit that I wasn't trying to hear at that point. But the NO nigga really saved me out of that situation from bro poking me up in rehab. Out of all the times I'd have been in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All the
Hey,
times I've been locked up,
so,
nigga.
so, hey,
I'm
but
like,
didn't,
I'm finna get hit in rehab.
bro, but so listen, didn't you get into a situation that got you sent to jail from rehab?
uh, nah, it's never been a situation where I got sent to jail for rehab.
Uh,
It hasn't ever been a situation where I got sent to jail for rehab. I'd have been sent. I done went to rehab from jail type shit.
uh, I
Type.
see.
Yeah,
No,
but
I
man, I
thought,
got
All right,
rehab
so
stories for
no, because I
days,
thought you
cuz.
had this. I thought you told me that you caught somebody stealing your boxes that time, and you had to knock them out.
Oh,
oh the
you want
old
to know
man.
about Mr. Put him on the stretcher? Okay,
Yeah.
let's talk about Mr. Put him on the stretcher. Okay, so boom, I'm coming from this crisis center.
Who is
You feel
Rob
me?
Gotti? Hold
Huh?
on, y'all. Who is Rob Gotti?
Rob Gotti.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know.
don't know you, Rob. Hold
That's
on,
the
Rob.
homie. You do know him, nigga. That's the homie.
Oh, Rob, hold on.
Oh, cuz, chill out.
That nigga
I
Rob in
could.
his hoe.
Yeah, Rob in it. So what's up, cuz?
Let him up. Studio
What's up? What's
2000.
up?
It's dark in there, nigga. You gotta identify yourself. Yeah. So anyhow,
Hey, that nigga Rob in his hoe.
yeah,
What's up,
Rob
nigga?
on
What's
this
up?
show.
I see niggas ain't
What's up,
came up.
bro?
Every time my shit. What
Oh,
you?
Hey, how you find this? So, hey, Toast, can I share this shit? Some
Yeah,
motherfuckers can
Yeah,
join.
y'all
I
share
shared
this
the
shit
link,
out.
nigga. Share the
so
link so
check this
more
out.
people can
Check this
come.
out.
Next time I'ma stream this bitch to Facebook at the same time too.
I
Yeah.
ain't no
Yeah,
lie. No
yeah,
lie.
yeah. Just share the link to get
All
people
black
in
boys
this
for real.
motherfucker. Hey, look at Rob.
Hey,
Yo,
Yeah, we in this bitch telling war stories right now. Right
Boy
now,
stories.
Rizzo telling the rehab story.
He said, yeah. Man, look. So check
yo,
this out. I go to this little place called Tech Center. It's a little crisis center. You know what I'm saying? They get you right. You know what I'm saying? To the point where if you ain't got nowhere to go, like your people ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really trying to be out there in the streets like talking about. You really trying to get yourself back right. You know what I'm saying? Type situation, type deal. You know,
hold on.
they
All
gon'
right, yeah. So hold on. No, we back to so yeah, Red Joe. So
I'm about
now
to
you were
tell you
saying
about when I put him on the stretcher.
yes, yeah. So yeah, we told for the sake of me clipping this up, Red Joe. So tell us about that time you had that incident that you know what I'm saying, or somebody was stealing your boxes.
So look, I'm at the sober living house in Wharton, Texas.
Oh, so
You
this is
know,
a different thing than rehab. Like this is
I came from a little crisis center. It's kind of like a medium. It's like a sister rehab to get you into a rehab and to other places that to help you get yourself back right, like put you on the line to get a job. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere to stay and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's
right.
different. keeping you out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Keeping you out of the way from falling all the way into that pit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Giving your people a chance to still fuck with you and come back. You know what I'm saying? See the change and whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like how it worked in my favor to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Listen. So, buddy, whole time, okay, boom, I'm here, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always hooping. This is during the basketball season too. They was letting me leave and go right up there to Victoria and hoop and shit. So I had a whole bunch of like basketball type compression shorts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching them. So I'm watching this day, and I go outside. I'm hooping. You know what I'm saying? So I only have these one pair that I gotta. I was working on a routine. So I'm like, all right, I only got this to watch. I done watched everything else. So boom, I go up in there looking for my shit. You know what I'm saying? It was this one dude that just came home from the pen doing like 20, 23 years. You know what I'm saying? Big ass white dude. You talking about huge, bro, tattoos everywhere, nigga, bald head. Like, bro was intimidating as fuck, but he had me fucked up. But so he was in that whole, you feel me? Like he was the last person I seen in the house. So when I go up in there looking for my boxes, I don't see my boxes in there. I immediately go to him. I'm boom. Hey, cuz, you see my boxes, cuz? You know what I'm saying? I'm on his ass, like, not giving a fuck. He like, nah, but he was like, calm down, I'll help you find them. Or whatever. I'm like, nigga, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit, nigga. I'm like, if I don't find my shit, I'm beating everybody ass in this hoe. Everybody got to line it up. You know what I'm saying? So boom, I done walked around the whole little spot. You know what I'm saying? I come back. It's this old ass white dude, bro, like 96. You know what I'm saying? Old ass white guy, 96, blue eyes. Whole time, this same white dude had been fucking with me this whole time that I was there, bro. He'll just come and stand by my room. They'll do all type of weird ass shit and then catch him saying racist shit. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I was like, man, fuck that. I'm finna ask this nigga. I said, hey, Mr. Wutu. I say, cause I was like, you see my boxes? Bro must have started getting on my ass. He fuck you, nigga. I don't need your fucking shit, nigga. And I don't want your shit. Then he pushed me like kind of like pushed me back type shit because I was kind of in the grill. So he like pushed me back and spit in my face cuz I must have
Oh
I
no.
I must have hit this nigga with with the most powerful, bro. This one came from the depths of solitude, nigga, and foundation, bro. I promise I reconstructed this nigga whole mindset, cuz with this motherfucker. I hit this nigga so hard, cuz I hit him so hard, cuz spin around. I hit him so hard he spit around out of his pants. Why this motherfucker had on my boxers, cuz? Why this old ass white man had on my boxers for real, cuz? Man, cuz, look, cuz. So is another dude cooler than the fan. You feel me? He come down. He seen everything that happened. Don't get me wrong. He seen everything that happened. I just kept that part of him intervening it out of it. So he ended up telling me he like just go. He's like just go there. Like you gonna have to leave and shit. Well, long story short, the laws come. So I'm in the back. For some reason, I should stay my ass in the back. Cause I really should have did what I was thinking of doing, which was hit it. You feel me? So, cause
Right,
they
right,
can't really come back there and shit like that. Cause you know what I'm saying, we pay to stay there. You know what I'm saying? So they really can't come no further than that front door type shit and where the reception is. You know what I'm saying? Anything else, it got to really be that type of situation. So whole time. I ain't know that Buddy done had a whole little mini stroke and shit like this. You feel me? I don't give a fuck though. You stole my shit. You know what I'm saying? And had them
right,
on. You lucky I ain't kill you. Then you spit in my face. You lucky I ain't. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So I
right.
had every right you know what I'm saying? So I end up getting locked up for for um for burglary of a person and yeah, they're trying to say that I stole some shit from him. I never stole shit from Buddy. What I did was after like he woke up and shit and was disoriented, I was like, hey bro, you gonna have to pay for my boxes. like you gonna have to pay for my boxes, and he got to throwing shit out. Like he got to going in his pockets. Cuz got to going in his pockets and shit, throwing shit out. Cuz got to go in his pocket, throwing shit out and shit. I forgot I had to pack in my pocket, throwing shit out. And I'm like, man, hold on, cuz. Like, wow, you got me fucked up, bro. So like, nigga, I'm like, shit, I'm finna capture this shit. You know what I'm saying? Quiet as kept. You know what I'm saying? So boom, they end up holding me, trying to say that because I took pictures of his ID and social and shit like that supposedly. So they confiscated my phone. I still don't got my phone to this day. But I end up
You were
doing
trying to
damn near
scam him?
I end up doing damn near 4 months, nigga, in Warden County behind that case, cuz, and they end up moving it to assault causing bodily injury, and then I end up having to do a year of probation. I think like, yeah, like a year of probation. You know what I'm saying? But I did that shit on my dickhead and shit like that. So that's really when I got fed up with like rehabs and shit like that. I was like, man, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, if I go to a rehab, bro, it's gonna be exact. It's gonna really be that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna really complete the program. I'm not gonna half-ass to go to these little places that you can stay for 2 weeks, and you know what I'm saying. Then they send you off somewhere else, and these little crazy ass little halfway homes is pretty much what they is, but they call them sober living houses. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay, okay.
you know what I'm saying? But they get you a job. You know what I'm saying? You be working and shit like that. It takes you to fuck it up. There's another time I fucked it up too. You got kicked out of that house. We all got kicked out of that house because I was selling drugs in that house. I had everybody high in that bitch. I done met the plug, you know what I'm saying? They knew me from my music and shit out there and from hooping in Victoria. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Victoria, you know what I'm saying? M3 VA, you know what I'm saying? Shout out all the guys that hoop out there, you know, shout out Victoria. Shout out Wood, you know what I'm saying? Shout out the guys out there on Wood, you know what I'm saying? I like gang shit. I know what's going on. But
Hey,
man, yeah.
so man, that's a wild story, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's a wild story. I know. I mean, but I heard you mention like it was something about, there was a little chick or something you say you were fucking with, and they're like, kind of detail us like what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Meeting the chicks in there and going, and basically, building bonds and companionships with other people with the similar struggle or the similar struggle.
It's really a miraculous type of situation, like the way that we end up coming together and calling ourselves a tribe, especially when you go through those rehabs, it's 30 days and stuff like that. Y'all become like y'all build this bond, y'all build this friendship, this brotherhood, this sisterhood amongst each other that it's up to y'all to keep outside of that, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them keep it. You probably ain't doing it, nigga, but they there, you know what I'm saying? They watching you every move, you know what I'm saying? They stand in tune with the shit that you say that you do, you know what I'm saying? And me, music come with me, so I'm quick to tell them like, oh shit, we doing karaoke, nigga, I'm playing my music, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm always putting it out there, or they look at my tattoos and shit like that, or really come up in there knowing who a nigga is and really be kind of be baffled, like be really mind blown, like damn, nigga, is that who I think it is? And this nigga up in here with me, you know what I'm saying? And so like with the women, a lot of the women be knowing who I am when I come up in there, cause so I be having my way. I be having my way when it comes to the women. You know what I'm saying? That was another thing with me when it came to going to rehabs and going to these same facilities over and over and over and over and over again. Man, something like, you know what I'm saying? And it was nothing ever really wrong with me mentally. You know what I'm saying? When I say really, I'm saying like, cause don't get it twisted, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga still on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga really BTA, you know what I'm saying? But besides that, like you go to these same places and you seeing these same women that work there, you know what I'm saying? That you create bonds with, then you come back again. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Bro, then you got these chicks that come up in there and then they come from rich families and some just come from somewhere that you from, you know what I'm saying? Y'all know the same area, the same people and shit. It's crazy how you meet the women in there, nigga. But you'll be surprised on the women that's there, nigga. It's all they come from every different every race, you know what I'm saying? Some of them be on point. Some of
So
them get
so so
appointed, some of
so
them be
so,
gassed out.
so have you ever? So are you guilty of ever getting tender dick with the hoes in rehab?
Never been tender dick. I done got pussy. I done got head in rehab. I done had my way in that hoe. Yeah, I didn't have my way up in that hoe. I done got hey yeah. I done
So
I done
you
had
telling
hey
us
yeah.
you telling us that you never cuffed nothing out of the rehab?
I have cuffed. No, okay, tender dick like that. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
got tender dick behind two of them. Behind two of them. You know what I'm
And what
saying?
was that like? What was that like? Like building a
And that shit was
relationship like
hell. The
before
first one.
there and when getting out? Like tell us this. Walk us through that.
All right, being there together was cool because they had us on a routine. You know what I'm saying? You had classes. You know what I'm saying? You had lunchtime, dinner time. Outlet, you had to do everything on schedule. You barely
Mhm.
had time to yourself. We had like 10, 15 minutes in between class, and then we had class until like 5 in the evening, or 3 in the evening.
Shit is like college.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much. We walking up and down all day to different classes. You know what I'm saying? So it was easy to keep a solid relationship on that level up in there because of the
Mhm.
routine they had us on. You barely had time to do any janky stuff. You know what I'm saying? Until everybody started looking at the system, how we look at the system now. Like you
Yeah.
can't send us back to rehab. You know what I'm saying? It's a no go. We gonna you know what I'm saying? We're gonna take it over. We know too much about it. You know what I'm saying? We know everything when it comes to these places now. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't gonna say we wasn't supposed to be there, but I'm gonna say everything happens for a reason to the point where God sent us through them. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, you can't send me back to no rehab or no crisis center or nothing like that. They gonna shut it down.
So
So
at what point it is that you start making reservations?
I stopped making reservations once I got home to my reservations.
Yeah. Break that down for us. I like that term reservations. I like break that down.
It's like having reservations, like pretty much like having prior engagements, knowing that knowing that you doing this just to get out of this situation and get back to do the same shit you was doing already. You saying you gonna be clean. You saying you ain't gonna go to jail no more. You saying you ain't gonna hit on your chick no more. You saying you ain't gonna you know what I'm saying? Keep on doing this shit, but the whole
Yeah.
time in the back of your mind, you got prior engagements and reservations to do that exact shit.
Right.
So a lot of times going like being getting locked up and going to rehab and shit like that, niggas be in that hoe and be like, hey, cuz I ain't gonna lie, when I get out of this hoe, I'm still gonna smoke weed, but I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be shooting up meth and heroin no more. Motherfucker, you got reservations. You got prior engagements, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You ain't here for the rehabilitation. You here for a fresh start. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people be needing that fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So it all works out. It all works out for the best at the end for the people who make it through. But I've seen a lot of people who ain't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, look, this was dope, though, fellas. But I'm at the. I could go live again in a little bit, but I gotta turn
Hey,
off right now, though, bro. But that was dope. I'm gonna try
I
to
know
clip
what's
this
up,
up and
man.
we're gonna put it into some shorts and shit and see how the content do, man. Anybody that tuned in and stopped through, you know what I'm saying? Check out, appreciate it, bro. We gonna keep going live and be more consistent. But it's bro. I'm gonna hit my motherfucking song and
Your
let
shit
y'all
breaking
know
up,
that
bro.
I'm out.
Hey. Yeah.
Get the hoes up in here. Start talking. Have some debates and shit.
For sure. Shit, we can go live again and shit.
I'm finna get ready and turn
Try to
out of
bring
this
some more
hole.
people up on the panel so we can have